Yeah, so it's crunchy, but then if you touch it, like if you pinch it,
Yeah.
it's like softer than the Japanese Zen pillow I sleep on at night, man.
Welcome to BBQ Better With Beef. I'm here with Chris Roberts, aka Flambaster. I actually don't know where I am, but I know Snowdonia is over there. We're in an amazing setting for this, and I can't wait to cook some amazing food with this legend. Let's go.
Yo, beef!
Hey, what's happening, man?
Welcome to Wales, bro.
Mate, it's good to be here, man. It's good to be here. I mean,
What a beautiful kitchen today.
this setup is insane.
Man, yeah, this is my life. This is my life. I love it.
You can see the mountains in the background, and that's your home over there, right?
That's my home. That's Carnarvon, where the castle is. That's my home. And thank you for bringing the sun, yeah? It's been like a month of storms and you roll up and it's barbecue weather, man. Beef barbecue weather, yeah. My name's Chris Roberts, aka Flambaster, and my profession is a fire chef / support worker with people with learning disabilities. I'd say my speciality is bringing people together through fire, you know, and then whatever, if I'm cooking a lamb leg or a whole lamb or a whole cow, it's just about bringing people together and sharing the love.
So, what we got on today?
So I fancied giving you a taste of my home. So it had to be Welsh lamb, Snowdonia mountain lamb. So this lamb is from that mountain here. It is the best lamb in the world. You know, these lambs don't just eat grass, the flowers, wild berries, the herbs, that all comes through in the depth of flavour, especially when you hit it with some fire and smoke.
So, hang on, you're smoking that lamb shoulder on that portable Weber.
Yeah, man, I just want to show you the versatility of a tiny barbecue. It's basically not far off of a disposable barbecue, you know, but we can do some cool stuff on a tiny barbecue.
You see that, guys, at home. You know, you can cook such amazing food on such a little simple barbecue, and I think that's such a great idea for when you're at home or if you're traveling away with your family, you can take that with you.
Yeah, man.
Let's get cracking.
Let's get cracking. So, here I've got a boned shoulder of lamb, rolled it up and cut it in half. So, yes, enough meat just about for you and me today, yeah?
Yeah.
So let's go for the rub. I like using, you can use oil, I like using mustard. So this is mustard from here too, from the Sea Salts company, Hallenmore mustard, Dijon mustard.
Yeah, I saw that Cecil company coming in, and that comes straight out of here.
Yeah. And they've branched out now, they do loads of cool stuff with the sea salt. And I'm a fan of using mustard on meat when I'm smoking, so it gives a really cool, dark back, you know.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Again, that's something I've never tried, and especially with, that's the Dijon mustard, right?
Dijon mustard, you can use any mustard, you
Yeah.
know, but all the harshness of the mustard goes, yeah. When you're smoking something for hours, it's just like the mellow hint, and it's just a really cool way of binding the Christopher's sexy rub spices. So here, give that a smell. So
He's not lying, that is proper sexy.
So it's just like caraway, coriander, bit of sugar, Chinese 5-spice, chili flakes, bay leaves, and it really complements the lamb. So how much was that prep? 30 seconds prep
That's it.
on the fire.
That's it. Done.
That's it.
Ready
Done.
to go.
Ready for the fire. So what I like doing, I've got some briquettes here. So when I'm smoking low and slow, you don't have to use the lumpwood charcoal. Briquettes is cool. It's a bit lower heat, but it retains the heat better. But the wood, you know, for me, you can't compromise on the wood. I don't see wood as fuel, I see as an ingredient. Yeah. So this is really good cherry wood. And the cherry wood will give a cherry colour to the lamb and really good flavour. Dry wood is the key, you know, so damp wood will give an acrid, nasty taste. So I just want subtle smokiness. I'm just going to put the wood on top of the coals here. I might put one.
Now that's something really interesting, is I've never smoked on a barbecue like that small, and so you're going to put a couple woods.
Yeah,
You've got the briquettes on one side there, just in the corner, one lump on, and a couple just over the top on the grill there.
Yeah, so even on a tiny barbecue like this, you can have a direct zone and an indirect zone. So it just works like an oven or a smoker.
Yeah,
it's just, and put that to the side.
I would say you've probably got about 10, 12 briquettes in there.
If that, yeah. And then lid on and have the vents fully open over the meat. And now that's going to draw the smoke over it.
Oh, wow.
And that's the beauty of smoking, it's easier.
And how long are we putting this on for?
So, because it's a small barbecue, I'm going to be moving it about, it's going to get the smoke for a couple of hours. Then what I like to do is wrap it in foil, get a bit of vinegar in, You can put beer, wine, or a bit of water in, seal it up, and all those juices are just gonna bubble away. The meat will only absorb smoke for a couple of hours anyway, so if you're smoking something, you can wrap it after a couple of hours. It doesn't make a difference, it'll just cook quicker, so yeah.
And as you say, like when you get that lovely bark on something like that, you know it's had enough smoke after a few hours.
Yeah.
Once you see that bark, so you can keep your eyes, and you're cooking with your eyes and looking. And once you're happy with the colour, I take it,
Yeah.
you can then wrap it with foil, as you said, with the vinegar, and then just carry on cooking it like that.
Yeah.
The heat is so gentle on that, and you can just see it's just going to slowly cook for hours. That's amazing.
Putting the wood chunks on the top, it's like a slow smoke, yeah? And you don't need any more smoke flavour than that. And even after 2 minutes, it's starting to look like a red tint. And that's all through the cherry smoke, cherry colour, cherry flavour. Love it.
I mean, the setup on that, again, like, you know, you've got big, expensive barbecues that have plates in it, and to go and do that on a beach with your mates or with your family for the day like that and set that up is incredible. And I'm quite stunned, to be honest. And I cannot wait to get home and try that.
Yeah, man.
So we've got that cooking. What are we going to have with it?
So I'm going to do a smoked lamb flatbread kebab style, and needs a little bit of a salad, so I'm going to do a really cool pickle, and this pickle works well with any meat, you know, it's my favourite pickle. It's really quick. It doesn't even have to be like a really thin chop, I just like doing it really rough.
Yeah,
Then I'll just put it on the plate, yeah. Yeah, so this is a really quick pickle, you know, you don't have to pickle it overnight, it's just instant. So this is just red wine vinegar, you can use any vinegar. I'm a fan of red wine vinegar on this. Dash of olive oil, extra virgin. And then the secret ingredient is this sumac. Right. So have you used sumac before?
I know about it, I've never used it, no. Oh, wow, yeah.
It's a Middle Eastern berry. So they pick it, dry it, ground and pound, and it's a really cool flavour. It's like, it's acidic, but a bit more balanced than like lemon or lime. And it'll give a really cool colour to the onions. And I just rip some parsley in. And even straight away the colour now is just getting very vibrant.
Yeah, there you go, you've got the balance, and that acidity is just slowly going to soften the onions a touch, will it?
Yeah. So you can do this, put it in the fridge, and it'll be great in a week's time too.
You can have that with a lot of different stuff as well, right?
Any red meat, any fish. I even have it with my cheese and toast sometimes, man, it's superb.
There you go, amazing.
There it is, a simple salad to add acidity and flavour to this amazing smoked lamb. After a few hours of smoke, it's now time to choose your liquid and wrap your lamb, then smoke for another 3 or 4 hours. This will add to the flavour and make the meat tender.
So mate, it's taken on enough bark.
Yep.
Now it's been wrapped. It's been on there 5-6 hours.
Yep.
What next? Where are we going now?
So let's take it off. Oh, and just by pressing it, I know it's ready. Ow, and it's very hot. So it's essential that rests for at least half an hour. So shall we make some bread?
Yeah, let's do it.
I've got some dough balls here proving, and because I wasn't expecting the sun, they're kind of overproved, they've gone a bit crazy, but it'll still make really good bread.
Amazing. What's in the dough? How have you made that?
It's just 4 ingredients: water, salt, yeast, and flour, 0 flour. So it's like a Neapolitan pizza dough. So it's really good bread. I made it last night, so it's proved overnight.
And that's the best way, is to leave it overnight.
Yeah. Just let it prove on. I like putting it into the flour.
Yeah.
And kind of move the flour and just stretch it out. And you feel how soft that is, have a feel. It's really soft though, it's really good bread.
Wow. Yeah, wow,
So,
that's amazing.
Just stretch it. And obviously you could just use a tortilla or a flatbread from the shop, but if you just take that 10 minutes of effort to make it yourself, you get rewarded a lot in the end, you know? And because you're in Wales, and we're by the sea, this is my favourite ingredient, lava bread.
I've never heard of it, and I'm really interested to try this. I've never seen it before.
So lava is seaweed, so the Japanese call it nori, which is probably the most famous seaweed in the world.
Yeah.
So the lava grows in the rocks, so this seaweed's been picked, boiled for about 3 hours, and it's just like umami paste. I love it. It's
Yeah, let's have a smell of that.
It's a bit crazy, you know, but when you cook it, it kind of transforms.
Wow, yeah, you do get like that slight hint. Like, obviously it's not strong, you get a lovely hint of that.
Like a sea breeze smell. Yeah, that's perfect. If I can hold my hand there for like 10 seconds, I know it's perfect.
And how long are these going to go on for?
So probably about 2-3 minutes aside. So you see now straight away these little bubbles. So once the bread starts bubbling like these Snowdonia mountains behind me, you know it's time for the flip.
How good is that?
So this is more of a gentle heat. You don't want a hot sizzle, you just want a gentle heat here.
Yeah, so if it gets too hot, it's not going to cook nicely through, and it's...
Yeah, so that's perfect at the moment.
Look at that.
It's just the best way to cook, man. It's the best way to cook. And I do find it therapeutic, you know, it's therapeutic. Yeah. So yeah, give it some love, probably 5, 6, 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Until it feels soft, you know.
Yeah, yeah. As that's cooking, we were speaking earlier about, you were saying about all the mussels and some of the great seafood you've got right here.
On our doorstep, you know, we've got the best seafood in the world here. But I'm from that town here, I'm from Carnarvon, and nobody really eats seafood there, so all the seafood gets exported, you know, and all these other countries are enjoying our amazing seafood, but we don't, so I'm trying to promote it more here, you know. The oyster, there's amazing oyster beds here, you can just about see them on low tide, and those oysters go around the world, but we should be eating them ourselves here, you know. It's amazing seafood. And my ethos really with cooking with fire, you know, fire brings people together, and that's why I like the big fire pits, but sometimes it's just me and my dog and this little barbecue, and I love that just as much, you know.
Yeah.
Go back to when I was like 5, 6 years old, when all my mates were watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was binging on Keith Floyd and Two Fat Ladies and Rick Stein, so I was watching all these cooking programs. Naked Chef, Jamie Oliver, you know, these are the people that taught me how to cook. And then with the fire, my dad used to go to Patagonia a lot, where there's a big Welsh settlement in Argentina, and that's where the gauchos and the asado are cooking. And Dad would come back and tell me all these stories about the asado not just being a way of cooking, but a way of life. But I was a bit of a dickhead teenager and didn't really appreciate the stories until my dad passed away. And then I saw a program about Francis Malman, a gaucho chef from Patagonia, on Netflix. And then all my dad's stories just came flooding back. And then August 2017, I started my own food festival with no idea what the fuck I was doing. But I built this frame, I cooked 4 whole lambs with no experience, and then it's just snowballed from that. Like I just saw the art of the fire. Cooking a fire isn't really that the art of making the food, is the bringing people together. But then the good food enhances all aspects of good people being together, you know, along with copious amounts of booze, yeah, and some hip hop, and you know, it's for me it's like an experience, yeah, give people an experience, and that's why I love doing these little pop-ups.
I don't think there can be anything better than food, booze and hip hop in ones that it's just a recipe for bringing people together.
Yeah, man. But then the more you cook with fire, the more it becomes like instinct to adapt it, and you just do it, and that's through experience and just cooking on fire. You just, without realizing, you're learning every cook, you know.
Yeah, that is epic, man. So right.
So the bread's done.
Oh yeah, hear that noise?
Yeah. So it's crunchy, but then if you touch it, like if you pinch it,
yeah,
it's like softer than the Japanese Zen pillow I sleep on at night, man.
How easy was that? A few minutes on each side and the flatbreads are ready. The lamb's been rested in the foil for 30 minutes. Let's take a look.
So, shall we do the reveal of the lamb?
Let's reveal it. I've got to see this, yeah.
So,
oh, look at the colour on that, man.
See the colour, you know, you just
oh my
pinch
God.
the colour, the sides here, you see
oh my God.
where the smoke is in it, you get that cherry colour, and that's all just from the smoke, yeah?
I mean, it's off that barbecue. I mean, that's absolutely mind-blowing. Look at that, and it's just in that pool of like juice.
Yeah, man. So get these strings off.
Oh, that is incredible.
Get it in the bowl. You don't really need a knife or fork for this, it just falls apart. It's just...
Yeah. Look how soft that is.
And you get that fatty pockets, you know, but the fat's rendered down, and the fats on the lambs, like, these mountain lambs, I just can't say.
Got to have a smell of it, man. Oh my God.
Well, you've got to have a taste. I don't know.
Have a taste. Pick a bit of that. I'm gonna get some of the charred bit on the outside.
How is it? How is it? I'm feeling nervous now.
That is outrageous. I mean, as you said, like, you're hitting the smoke, the sweetness, and that little bit of heat coming through it. I mean, it's amazing.
And this liquid gold, man, you never waste this. This is just,
oh wow.
It's a self-lubricating kebab.
And there it is, cherry smoked Welsh lamb, cooked to perfection on a portable barbecue.
As we just revealed the lamb, in the background there, a rainbow appeared, and I mean, the revealing of that lamb was so magical, and what you cooked so magical. Here, Chris has just created a rainbow at the same time as cooking this meal. I mean, it's the most magical thing I've ever seen.
Oh, just let's play one up, yeah? Yeah, let's do it.
Obviously, I've tried the lamb, and the taste is so soft and juicy, and as I said, you've got that little sweet hit and a bit of heat in it, but I can't wait to try it, obviously, with the flatbread and with the pickled onions as well. I mean, yeah, I can only I imagine what this is going to taste like. And
so fully load one half with the lamb. Get the salad.
Oh.
Put some yogurt on it. This is very messy eating, by the way.
Yeah, that's another problem as well. People ask with beards.
Yep.
It just goes everywhere and it stays in that beard. It's so difficult to get off, but I don't care.
So here's got some, some seasoning from Hallan Mornaglen. It's got sesame seeds, chili, garlic. It's really cool crunch on top of this lamb.
Wow.
And then it's not a kebab without a jarred chili pickle.
Yes.
And there you have it, mate. That's my taste of Snowdonia. Lamb from the mountains. Bit of oceanic seaweed, chili pickle from the supermarket. But the supermarket's in Carnarvon, and there you have it, mate.
You know, like when, as I said, like I followed your Instagram and stuff, and we've kept in touch for so long, and all the food that I've seen, and then to watch it up close, and it's just exactly what you see. And I mean, like the flavors and stuff are just incredible, and like it's that real cooking, and what you see is what you get. And let's dig in, man.
Yeah. Let's do it.
I almost want to do like, what's the film with the meatballs and the thing? Well, I'm going to eat one and you eat it. Oh my God. Look at that.
And as we say in Wales, iechyd da.
I'm not copying that shit. That's outrageous, probably all over my face. I couldn't care less.
Mm.
The taste, obviously, you've got, like, as I said, the sweetness and a little bit of hit, and the pickled onions bringing the acidity with it. The lovely little chilies as well, and the yogurt, like the blend is just like, it's just so perfect. And obviously you've got the homemade flatbread, which you can't just recreate from a shop. You know, once they've gone on the grill, it just gives it that different texture. Mate, thanks so much, man. And once we finish these, let's go and grab a beer, but the pint's on me.
Big love. Yeah.